couch.
And you stop being so beautiful.
Spiders are not beautiful.
But you're one of those pretty, small, hairy white ones.
Screw off.
You screw off, you adorable jerk.
Is it today that you're having that talk with Don Sorrow?
Exactly. I finally paid off that debt. And, counting also the overtime, now he's the one who owes me money. I'm so excited. What? Did I say something wrong? Where are you going?
I'm getting ready too. I have an audition today at 3.
Is everything okay?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Because you're cold all of a sudden.
That's your impression.
Anthony.
I'm gonna make coffee.
Why are you playing dumb?
Me? Ha! If anything, you're the one playing dumb.
What? Me? And what is that I'm overlooking?
The fact that if you have to pay off the debt today, you'll leave Los Angeles.
Anthony, no.
After all, if they hadn't caught you, you would have left that evening anyway, right? Of course you can say that things are different now, but what happened between us shouldn't affect your future. I don't want to be a burden to you. If you have even the slightest chance of getting out of this, at least you. Please do it. Huh?
Not a chance, amore mio.
Huh? You want to keep getting used by the Mafia? Like me?
I will, but you won't. You'll focus on auditions and getting into the Hollywood Academy. Then I'll support your studies with the money I'll earn working for Don Sorrow.
Enki, I'm serious. I won't be financially supported by you.
So better to let the Mafia do it?
It's more complicated than that. Don Sorrow has always been the middleman used by my father to control me from afar. And he'll never allow me to be or do what I really want. He just gave me the illusion of having a choice. It's quite something if I can perform in clubs.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be like that.
Look, I'm not going to involve you in my stuff, got it? Case closed.
You still have this stuff? After all the effort you put in the months to detox?
Give me it now!
No way. I won't let you ruin yourself again.
I don't want to ruin myself. Just feel better.
You'll feel better without it.
You're such an ass. I don't need you to worry about me.
As long as I'm in your life, I'll always worry about you.
Fine. Then get out of my life. Take your money and leave. I don't need you. It's over, okay?
Anthony, babe, don't do this. Come on, we can talk about it.
No, not now. Please, leave me alone. Pathetic. Look at how he's throwing his whole life away. For you. Huh? You don't deserve a guy like him. You don't deserve anything. Sooner or later he'll get tired of you, and you'll be alone again. He'll always be a failure. A weak, useless, and worthless insect. Shut up! Please, shut up. You can't change what you are. You can't expect to be happy. You'd do everyone a favor if you died. Huh? Did Enki forget anything? Why isn't he using his keys?
Hi, Antonio. We need to talk. Don Sorrow knows everything. I'm sorry.
That morning I was beaten, insulted, and humiliated for hours. Just because I had decided to love someone and no longer hide under a wig and a mask full of lies. I felt like crap. I'd been stabbed in the back by those who hoped I would be on my side. Even my father agreed that these people would punish me.
Can we have some fun with him?
I deserved it, he said.
Do whatever you want. I don't want to know about it. I'm going for a smoke.
Don Sorrow's reputation was more important, even more than his son's happiness. No! Vincenzo! No, please!
My thoughts went to Hanky.
Ah, no!
I really wanted to die that night with all my heart. If I had disappeared, at least he would have had to push to escape and save himself.
Hi, sorry for coming back so late. Wasn't one of my best days. I brought you something that will cheer you up. Anthony, what are you doing there on the couch? Did the audition go bad? Or are you still upset about... Huh? Who did it? Who did this to you? Tell me!
They beat you up too. They know everything, Hanky. Caligaro had to spill the beans, and Vincenzo was forced to get rid of him.
You're hurt.
Those men said that if we don't want to end up like him, we gotta stay in our place. Hey, don't cry. I'm fine. I washed everything off. Well, almost everything. The blood at least went away. I just had to wash myself so many times.
Let's run away.
Huh?
You and me. Screw the Mafia. Screw your father. Screw the Academy. Achieve your dream elsewhere.
There's only one Hollywood Academy, Hanky.
And you only have one life, Anthony. And I'm not going to watch it slip through my fingers.
You don't have to protect me. I'll just keep sinking deeper.
Then I'll sink with you.
Why? Why are you doing all this for me?
Why, you ask? Come with me.
Henrik never expressed his feelings with words, but rather with actions. And that night he did for me something amazing to prove it. Henrik took me upstairs, near the corner of the attic. He took a candle, 2 glasses, some sheets of paper and scissors. He looked crazy excited, but after all, I loved him for that as well.
What do you see?
Burning candle?
That's right, a source of light. And what can you create with imagination and light?
Honey, please. I'm not in the mood for...
Magic! And this one is special. It cherishes and fulfills wishes.
That room suddenly turned into a starry sky, and I began to have a chill. A distant memory.
You make any wish you want, and I will ensure that it comes true.
It's a promise.
As a child, I had played this same light show to a child visiting Las Vegas with his family on business. A child so fragile and sickly, so afraid of the world and what it could offer him. But with a heart filled with dreams and wonders, he asked the stars to become one of them, and to one day be able to perform and be admired. I promised that he would become one, and that I would be there to admire him myself. Do you understand now? That child who entertained the guests by doing magic tricks in the casino was me.
You were Husker? Oscar the magician? The old jolly crazy kid from Las Vegas with a canned tooth and a speech impediment?
Yes, that's right. Wait, what do you mean crazy?
Wow, that's incredible. What were the odds that you and I would meet again?
Exactly, Anthony. It can't be a coincidence that I ended up in Los Angeles and granted your wish.
What are you talking about? I'm not a star at all.
You definitely are. To me, the brightest star I've ever seen. And I admired you while you were performing at the club. I admired you, and I still admire you. That's why, after I realized that you were that child, you became my priority. I won't wait 20 more years to meet you again. I want to keep more promises with you. I want to stay by your side. For you, I'm even ready to jump off a cliff, spread my wings and fly you all the way to heaven.
Ti amo.
unto you. Come on, make a wish to the stars. Let's use the magic that kept us together until now.
I want to travel. Go around the world. Have many adventures. With you. Let's screw those buttholes and run away. Let's make things calm down and regain their trust. And then, let's pull off one last big heist. Let's change identities and countries. Let's start a new life together.
I promise that I'll make this magic happen.
Hanky, can I ask you to do another magic for me, too?
Anything you want. Cuore mio.
I wish you would take away the smell I have on me. These invisible marks I feel pressing on my body. I need you to make me forget this terrible day. That you forget the terrible words I said to you this morning. I'm afraid of hurting you. I'm more terrified of losing you.
Come here. You'll never lose me, okay? I'll make those who dare to touch you pay for it. I'll never leave you alone again like I did today. I'm here. I'll always be here. No matter what happens, I'll never leave you.
This is the most beautiful and heartbreaking love story I've ever heard! And just because of what you've been through, you both should have gone to heaven!
You think so?
That's so unfair! What you had to go through was terrible, and certainly because of your premature death. You couldn't fulfill that promise together. But at least he stayed by your side until the end.
No, Charlie, he didn't. The day we were supposed to start a life together, he disappeared with the money and never came back.
But that doesn't make sense. He said earlier that...
I don't care about what he said. He left, out of the blue, without even having the guts to tell me why. I felt like an idiot, a piece of trash, a burden. I waited for him even though I knew I was going to die. Alone. That's what I will always remember. And if it weren't for this incident with Val, he would never have revealed his identity.
But he eventually did. He was just afraid that you might hate him.
Well, guess what? It happened anyway. Great job. I don't want to forgive him, Charlie.
But you still love him.
I loved Hanky.
Angel, when he wakes up, you and him need to talk. He needs to know how you feel, clarify everything. Or this will destroy the beautiful bond you've built together.
What bond? I can't say I really know him.
But you do. If you felt immediately connected to him, it was because deep down, you felt that he was not so different from Henrik. Am I wrong? Open your heart, Angel. Be honest. Hurt each other if necessary, but do it. It's important that there are no more insecurities between the two of you. Think of it as an exercise for redemption. Yeah!
Fine. I'll do it. But stop pushing me.
Okay. But I'll cheer for you.
Hey.
You don't own me anymore. You come closer and I'll make you drink liters of cappuccino after a quattro formaggi, pasta, and an expired tiramisu. I'll like the crap and swallow the key.
Calm down, it's me. Also, wow, that's a very specific threat.
Husk? You're awake. Are you okay?
I think, yeah.
Finally, big kitty. I've been waiting so long for this moment.
Hey, take it easy. It still hurts.
Oh, really? Because it hurts me, too.
Oh, shit.
What a coincidence, right?
You really want to have this talk now?
Oh, you'd rather sleep some more? Or, dunno, let's wait another year. Maybe some other dirty secret will pop up. Like that you're my great-great-grandfather.
You're being a butthole.
I'm being the butthole? Not the one who literally ditched me and had me mauled by mafia thugs? Leaving me dying alone?
I didn't ditch you.
Please. We're already dead, Husk. No need to lie.
It's not lying. It's the truth.
The truth is, on the day we had to leave, you left with the money and never came back.
I just woke up. Give me a break.
I didn't have any when I had Don Sorrow's henchmen at the hotel door ready to knock me off.
I know that, and, I'm sorry.
You're sorry for selling me out like this?
No. I'm sorry I didn't get there in time to take them out and take you away. They got me too, Anthony. They ambushed me. I was stopped by Don Sorrow himself, and by Giuseppe, who, as you already know, along with Vincenzo, betrayed us like a jerk. I was beaten, drugged, and locked in a trunk. When I woke up, I didn't know where I was, or what day it was. He told me he had left a letter in my name, addressed to you, where I was dumping you and leaving Los Angeles, and that his men had already been torturing and beating the heck out of you for hours. I was losing it. I didn't know how I managed to lucidly sit there, enduring his talks while thinking of a way to free myself. Luckily, a magician always keeps a few aces up his sleeves. I waited for the right moment to break free and attack them. Rationally, I knew I wouldn't make it because they were more than me. But Don Sorrow had run away, and I was doomed. But there was an unexpected turn of events.
They're our friends. Sorry.
Vincenzo got Giuseppe, saving my life. We were in a remote area of Southern California, far from everything. Don Sorrow called for reinforcements who were coming to stop us, but they didn't make it in time to save him. We retrieved the vehicle from the highway and drove back to Los Angeles to the motel where you were waiting for me. You had been able to defend yourself from everyone who wanted to hurt you. Anthony! But in the end, you couldn't be saved from yourself. The worst memory of that day is... Amore, answer me.
Anthony.
Please, babe, don't leave me. You were still breathing when I held you in my arms. It all felt like a nightmare. That grave, your brother burying you, the funeral itself, none of it felt real. I wasn't there. You weren't there. You had to be with me. We had to leave Los Angeles together. I had to give you that ring and vow you eternal love. I had to go with you. Believe me, you're not the one who felt abandoned, who lived in anguish for years, getting eaten up by guilt and the terror of not being happy. I was miserable. If only I hadn't waited and left with you right away. If I'd given you that ring earlier, maybe we would have been happy.
That's the second time you've mentioned it. What ring are you talking about?
After what happened with Don Sorrow and what they did to you, I brought you a ring. One of those you give for engagements. I planned to give it to you as soon as we leave LA, which never happened. I wanted a token of our bond and the life I wanted to live with you. I know that in those days it was completely illegal for us to get married, but I planted a small tree in front of your tombstone and tied the ring there, hoping that as it grew, it would reach you in heaven. Every year I would return to visit you and decorate the branches with photos of the places I had visited. I wanted to involve you as if you were there with me. I wanted to keep my promise in order to not lose my mind. It was hard, every day. And yet, I always came back to you. Every year. For 30 years. Until I decided there was no more reason to torture myself like this anymore, and that it was time to reach you. Rather than fail again, be hated and rejected, I preferred to watch over you. First from afar as an overlord, then at the hotel. I did all I could to direct you toward choices that would help redeem you, supporting and encouraging you, always respecting your will and decisions, fighting alongside you, and putting my love for you aside to avoid causing you any more trauma.
I would have never gotten any trauma if you hadn't hidden me from this. You were selfish and mean and cowardly. You're all about shoving other people's truths in their faces, But when it comes to telling the truth about yourself, you lie and hurt others. You hurt me.
No, Anthony, I never lied to you.
Stop calling me that. You don't have the right. Screw it. Screw everything. Screw you. I've had enough of all this. I don't want to see you anymore.
What? No, come here. Please wait.
I have. I've waited far too long. It's over now. I'm sorry.
I love you. I know it's too late, and I never had the guts to tell you when I had the chance in life. But I love you. I've always loved you. Anthony, losing you that day changed something in me. I lost the ability to love, to laugh, to cry, to be happy. That's why I suck so bad at interactions. That's why I ruin every good thing that happens to me, and that I don't deserve. No, I have no excuses for how I behaved. I messed up your life down here, too. Sorry.
Husker?
Go ahead and hate me. That's the only feeling I can handle.
That's the problem. I don't hate you. Everything would have been easier if I hated you. And look at me. I was about to walk out that door. But here I am. Ain't I the most inconsistent being in the world?
Yes. But the inconsistent being I love the most in the world. Dang. I haven't vented like this in years.
Me as well. Are you any better at least?
Yeah. Listen, you don't have to stay if you don't feel like it.
I'm not going anywhere. I sort of abandoned you too. I'm so mad at myself for not waiting longer. You promised that you'd be by my side like a guardian angel. That the power of magic would fulfill all our wishes. What happened? Why did it all go down?
I don't know. Maybe because that power only works whenever we meet again. And every time that it happens, somehow we fall in love again. Listen, I'll never be able to grant you the happiness you deserve. I was young, ambitious, and naive. I made promises that, in hindsight, I could have never kept. But I've always remained faithful about one thing. You're my priority, back then, and then when you passed. When I arrived here, and since I met you again at the hotel. I may be a cruddy guardian angel, but I'm your cruddy guardian angel. And I will be for eternity. Everything has always led me to you, and the more I reject this, the more fate brings us closer together again. So I don't think I want to reject it anymore. Now, you can leave if you want to. I won't stop you. I'll never do anything against your will. I'll accept your choice and protect you from afar. I just wanted to get this off my chest once and for all. Because you're the reason why I chose to live. And even to die.
Say it again.
Hmm?
Say it.
Anthony, but...
Anthony, my butt. I want you to say it to my face. Say it to me. To Angel. And not to my back. And I'll send you to screw off right away if you dare not make up for all the I love you that you wanted. And should have said. To me.
What a drama queen. I love you, Angel Dust. I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Okay. Just wait.
I love you.
Stop! Have mercy on me.
What? But you told me to make up for all the I love you of all the past. This is only the beginning.
Yeah, but I didn't think it'd be like this.
Then how?
I don't know. I don't.
You still panic when you're embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed.
And you get cranky when it's pointed out to you.
Oh, what are you talking about? Shut up.
See? I missed all this. I missed you. Angel, I know you don't want me to associate you with Anthony, but you're...
Shh. I missed you too. Henky.
May I?
Well, I've been longing for this since that dance at the club. Wow, you really did it.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Wait a minute, Gattino. I gotta do something first. Wait for me in my room, Noggy. Daddy's got some important business.
Yes! They're finally banging!
Do you think this is an obvious sign that we should stop eavesdropping?
So, where were we?
Sorry, can't remember. Gotta start over again.
Such a shame. Oh, yeah? Is that how you'd like to use your tongue? Oh.
Hey, everything okay? Does it bother you? Did I go too far? Do you want me to stop? I'll take that as a no.
I missed you like crazy.
You too, Ragnetto. Actually, you really are a spider now. You took me at my word.
Witty, forget the magician. You should have been a comedian.
You haven't changed at all.
Neither have you. Henky didn't have a rough tongue, though.
For that matter, Anthony didn't have 6 arms.
Don't tell me you mind.
And do you mind?
Not a bit. So you like me the same?
Baby, I'd like you no matter what with any look. And, do you like me the same?
Well, Henrik was really hot. Hard to compete. Of course I like you the same. I love you the same. I just love you. I love you. Finally, I can tell you as well. Anyway, do you need help at the bar? I'm temporarily unemployed. Alistair imprisoned Valentino in his podcast, and all filming is suspended.
What? And you just drop it like that?
It won't stay this way. Vox is discussing an agreement with him, and chances are that the souls involved will be affected as well. Mine is still in Valentino's hands, but Valentino is in Alistair's hands, so I don't know. Technically, I belong to Alistair, to Valentino, to no one. I'm in some kind of limbo. But you know what I thought these days when you were recovering? That if I had to choose to belong to someone, I'd like to belong to you. 'Cause you would respect me and love me maybe even more than I'd love myself. I mean, you've always been like that in the past, right? So maybe you'd be that, even in the future.
I would be what?
Well, my boyfriend. As Henky was to Anthony, I want to be with you. I want you to keep being my guardian angel. And I know a lot has changed over the years. And that we need to catch up so much. Talk first about the past. And the present. And then the well. Oh, I'm getting tangled up. Anyway, maybe it's all happening too fast. But you don't have to say yes right away for what I've...
Yes.
Huh? Husky, I told you that...
Yes, Anthony.
But you don't need to be...
Yes.
hasty.
Yes, I said yes. Are you done? It's all happening too fast. Holy, I've been waiting forever and couldn't wait to hear all this. So screw the rush, Anthony, Angel Dust, or whatever you prefer to be called down here. I'll be your partner. If you'll let me be. Or as young people say nowadays, boyfriend.
You're so old-fashioned.
Is that a yes?
It's always been a yes, you silly kitty.
I love you.
I love you too. And I want you.
Huh?
I've wanted you for so long, you can't even imagine.
Angel.
And believe it or not, I'm not talking about schmecks, but about making love. This job made me forget what it feels like to be loved. And no one in the world, in life, and in the afterlife made me feel as loved as you did. From now on, I'd like you to erase all the marks that's gone left on my body and replace them with yours. I no longer want to feel used and humiliated like I felt with him.
Amore. I'll never make you feel like that, even a single day of your afterlife. I promise.
Welcome. The duck session is about to begin. Come this way.
So, Husk, how are you doing? I see your wings are back in perfect shape. What about Angel? Is he handling his new job well?
He harasses the clients, he drinks at work, he tries in vain to involve me in his lewd acts, he turns cocktails into advances, he sometimes starts a few fights. You know, the usual Angel. So he's perfect.
Hey, who ordered a day sucker? Here's a schmexy bomb all for you, baby. And he also brings you a bay martini.
Are you done renaming all the drinks I hand you?
I'm just getting started, Amore. Which naughty boy is the 69 special for? Multiple O for these gentlemen? A menage a trois for you? Shove it up your butt, soda. To you, thank you.
What?
Nothing. It's just so good to see you guys happy.
I'll take her away for you.
A Reds and a quickie to you guys. It's on the house.
A quickie with this guy? Not even in a million years.
Good one.
So are you gonna keep your word, or do I have to see your goddamn face in this goddamn hole every day?
No one is forcing you to come all the way here. Could it be that you're growing fond of this place?
Don't you dare be a smarty with me, you fossil! I behaved well. I heard the commercial for this sucky hotel on every channel. I didn't harm any of your stupid guests. I assured you that the bees will never set foot on your territory again as long as you and your lousy friends stay out of ours.
And remarkably, you have respected all agreements, my old man.
I am not yours, and you are the old man. Why won't you still return Val?
Have you hit your head? I've already done so. I returned your irritating partner a good 2 weeks ago.
You're the one who hit your head. Don't screw with me. This is not Val. It's just a stupid, adorable, brainless moth.
So it's exactly Val?
Yes. No! What the heck? I know that his soul is still in Alistair's podcast.
Andy deserves to stay there.
He deserves to stay as small as the person he is.
I'm leaving. I won't give up, you old radio fart. Never! Let's go, Velvet.
Already? Damn. I wanted to take a selfie in a duck pool.
Now!
Bye-bye, Box. See you next time.
You do know that if you pull the cord too tight, sooner or later it will snap.
Fear not, my distrustful friend. This cord never snaps.
Wow, creepy.
Hey,
Order from the table like everyone else.
except for Antonio, you're still grumpy with everyone, huh?
Vincenzo?
Nope, I go by Vinny now. Been a while since the last time, dude, huh?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You were an overlord once. Anyway, this is not a leisure visit. It's been decades, but I remain a person of his word.
This is what I think it is?
Caccietto, what's your thing? What do you take me for? You've been nagging me with this Camurria for years, mortal and not. And body, it's been haunting me even in the afterlife.
Oh,
It was still on the tree. I even had to work with some crazy guys who travel across the earthly world killing humans on commission in order to get it back. Although nothing will be enough for me to make it up to you. What matters to me is that you guys are happy. And you can pick up where you left off.
wow. Vinny,
Nah, don't thank me. I don't deserve gratitude.
Hey, why don't you stay here? You've been living in anguish and with your guild for years now. Charlie could help you redeem yourself.
And be recognized by Antonio? You'll rip me to pieces, and he'd be right. It's better for him not to see me.
Not to remember anyone from his old gang.
I'll talk to him. You gave up your whole life to atone for your guilt. You helped me save myself. Angel will understand that you're sorry. Besides, what old gang? Didn't you kill them all?
Yeah, down to the last one. That was the first thing I did as soon as I got to hell. Well, my job here is done. Take care, Henrik.
Huh? Vinny, wait!
I told you you don't need to thank me.
Promise me that you'll be there on that day. If he accepts my proposal, of course, and if me and him ever, decide to, I mean, I want you to be there.
Antonio is really lucky.
Who are you talking to?
Huh? Oh, me? No one, nothing. It was no one. He didn't give me anything.
I'm not jealous, you know. Actually, if he's cute, you can introduce him to me.
If I did, you would kill him. Trust me.
Well, some people would find it arousing.
Cut it out.
Just because we're at work, be aware that I won't cut you any slack, amore. Tonight you must tell me everything.
Tonight you must tell him everything.
Yeah, I heard that, Nifty. Isn't that from Vox?
Oops.
So this day is over too. I so badly want to go out. I dressed up. Where are you taking me tonight? What's wrong with this switch? Why isn't light what? Huh? Huh?
Shall we dance?
Hmm?
This is a special magic. A magic that grants wishes. Like the one to stay with you forever.
Oh?
So what do you think, Anthony? Shall we fulfill this promise together? Would you make me the happiest demon in the entirety of hell?
Yes. Yes. 1,000,000 times. Yes.
Congratulations! Hooray for the newlyweds!
Huh?
Redemption?
For me, it's this. To have the love of your life.
And friends who value and support you unconditionally.
This is.
My home.
It is to you.
That I belong.
Heaven.
Is where you are.
And for you, I will always be ready to jump off a cliff, spread my wings, and fly through the sky to reach you.
Wherever you are.
Because I will forever be
Your guardian angel.